Start recording. Let me move to my chair.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, everybody. Silence my phone.
Yep, that's a good idea.
Oh, goodness. It feels like it's been forever.
It kind of has.
Just an F.
Literally a thing.
We're gathered
Mm-hmm.
together.
What happened to that piece of paper? Yeah. That one. It has nothing on it.
It has a name, and you can write things on it with a pencil.
Yeah, someone hand me a pencil.
Speaking of pencil,
I have a marker. I have two markers.
oh,
I got it. Okay. Man, it really sucks. I really can't. No one can see Alan.
I can see Alan.
You wanna?
Is Alan to my left or my right or above?
He is
That way.
that way.
That way.
No.
No, for you, he's that way.
And
Hi.
top corner. Yeah.
Hi.
So we enter battle mode. I don't remember what side I put him on in
I
battle
think you
mode.
put him on this side. So, this side in the room, Taylor.
So it'd be hello to hello.
Yeah.
Something like that. Anyways. Yes, so we're doing a Cadrian one-shot for 4th of July.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I need my dice.
Not the 4th of July, but
No,
We're just late.
A little bit past. It's fine.
it's all good.
We
Lots
did
of
post that video, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
I did.
so we posted the video making these characters.
Mm-hmm.
We could actually go through and talk a little bit about them. Would probably be a good idea. Specifically for Taylor.
Okay. Specifically, look over your character sheet and introduce yourself.
Since you're playing yourself. Let's see. I was looking up stat blocks.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
I skipped right to me.
Okay. Yeah, so if you've watched that video, we are playing as ourselves. If you didn't watch the video, we're playing as ourselves. You're welcome for the brief explanation.
A wonderful summary.
The summary of the 47-minute clip.
I mean, 47 minutes for 7 characters?
5, Kevin.
5 characters?
Five characters.
I can't count.
One of which will never be used. Not
Seven.
Okay, so for a brief rundown, Taylor will be playing as a
Taylor.
Yes, his race will be half-breed, frost dwarf,
Yep.
human, due to his love of wearing shorts, including in wintertime. So, it fit.
It's perfect.
Due to his calling in church, we put him as an acolyte,
Yep.
just to give him some faith magic.
And nothing really goes for safety at people, because safety did not exist.
Safety
in Cadrian?
Safety.
That's called just not dying.
Flee.
Right. Run
We
away.
run with darkness.
Yes.
Okay. Alan will be playing as a half
Half giant.
giant,
Half giant?
half human. So quarter giant,
Quarter giant, half human.
3/4 human.
3/4 human. Well, the other quarter could be an elf.
No.
There's elf mixed in there somewhere. Down the lineage.
Somewhere in there.
That quarter is split into a half.
And then due to his previous time spent in Taekwondo, we gave him brawling.
And proficiency in his gun.
Oh yeah, and proficiency in his gun because he likes collecting those. Kelly is playing as a half halfling, half human, I believe. She is small. Enough said. Fun fact, she's the only one with durability in the party, so this should be interesting.
Yes.
We're gonna die.
My hit points will be great.
And then I will be playing as a half human, half elf. Specifically, actually I don't remember, wood elf or something, I don't remember what we called it.
I think we went Sky.
No, we didn't go sky.
We didn't go Sky?
No, because I don't have magic.
Oh, that's right.
We went tree.
Tree elf.
Tree elf, yes. Which gave me proficiency in ranged weapons, which works out. I have a collection of slings and a slingshot and all sorts of fun stuff like that.
And are fairly proficient.
And that'll be the brief explanation of our characters.
If you guys see things changing on your character sheets, don't worry, it's just me.
Thanks. Thanks for the heads up.
I need to select Frost Dwarf because I am half Frost Dwarf.
Oh, was yours not selected for you?
No.
Oh.
I just
yeah,
went in.
it should have been. It should have half-breed on there.
Half-breed, yes, but Frost Dwarf wasn't on there.
Oh, no, that...
Or
Oh, don't... Unclick Frost Dwarf.
done.
that might mess things up.
Yes.
Dang it, I wanted to be overpowered. I am every race.
No, it actually, I think...
All that does is change one box that says, your race. And
Just have the scourge.
anyway. Alright, so we begin. Where
do we poofed?
Where do we poof to?
Probably Cadrian.
I know nothing about Cadrian.
It has the Valarians, and that's pretty much it.
Callie's the one that built, has seen more world building before that.
I think the world building is pretty much one city, and then the rest of the world building is in the past. So...
For Cadrian, Ben built a continent map.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what it is, so I would rather not touch it without seeing it. Let's see. Let's begin in... Actually, I don't remember any of the city's names in any place at all right now.
You should remember the city of Dana.
That's the only one I can think of right now off the top of my head. We're going to the city of Dana, guys!
Woo!
And where adventures start.
This is a good spot.
Okay. So, we begin... No, that's not what I want to click on. Closing notifications. Okay. We begin in the city of Dana, where in a peaceful glade outside of the city, surrounded by mountain peaks on all sides, 4 people pop into existence that weren't there before.
Wow.
I thought of you and it happened.
So yeah, the 4 of us randomly appear. I will just be playing for right now due to the fact that we only have 3 players, and so I will be here as well. I will probably also forget to roleplay, so just ignore that fact.
He's just along for the ride.
So yeah, you appear. What was that, Alan?
So that's pretty typical when the DM is playing a PC.
Yep. It is.
Just having conversations with myself. Me, myself, and I keep me entertained all the time.
Exactly.
I'll probably roleplay with you guys, but roleplaying with myself will probably not happen. So you guys will have to interact with NPCs, and I will
Be mute.
yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean...
Be struggling to make the NPCs sound like a human being, or humanoid being. to be more correct. So yes, you all three appear in a open glade. What do you do?
Okay. How close is the city? Do we hear any of the townsfolk or anything, or do we just hear forest noises?
Make a perception check.
Gosh darn it! So that's a 7.
I don't want that one guy. Mommy, I don't want that guy. That guy not my favorite.
So
And choose a different one.
you look around, and
I got him.
after a quick look around, you notice that you have,
I eat him, Mommy. Now you're my big.
around you have the four of us. You notice that all of us are carrying equipment that we don't wear normally.
My throwing knives and a dagger.
Yeah, exactly. So you have your throwing knife, you have your dagger. You see that Alan has a pistol, and I have my sling, and what else do I have? I don't even remember what I have.
You have your sling. You have your.
Oh, I have a katana on my back, or not on my back, on my side. I'm not gonna start off with on the back. So that'd be real fancy there.
I just have a club.
Yep.
Oh, and a
You have a
dagger.
walking stick. A really nice walking stick.
It's a beefy walking stick.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's what I can get now.
Do we recognize it as our world? Like, do we remember our past lives?
So, let's play this off as if Kal'Jaru was never something we made.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
You can keep a basic understanding of some things of fantasy, like based on like video games and stuff like that, but just
No, so we're just going back to 2019, right after you came home from your mission, before we started D&D.
kind of. So like you have like your normal basic knowledge of fantasy from reading books like Lord of the Rings and all of that stuff, but yes, you don't have a knowledge. We do not have our knowledge of Kal'Jaru as the world.
Okay.
You feed it.
Wow.
I forgot to eat that earlier.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that. That was also another thing that they did in Gestures of Ravenloft that I kind of liked. So just to kind of put you in a different type of mindset for your role play, you're not feeling like a god of this world. You are just a random stranger.
A very frustrated god in this world who can't do anything.
With no powers.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds more like what's that one book?
The Game Master Chronicles or whatever.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
So good.
Good one.
So yes, you do not recognize this place. No.
Okay.
Okay.
And with a 7, I don't hear the city. Anything?
Not really. No. You don't hear a lot.
Where's this lady?
You're kind of distracted with the fact that you were going about your day-to-day life, or you think your day-to-day life, and now you're here.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around to see if I can see anything in the distance.
So I know we're not on vacation.
I will,
because that would be
I will look
weird.
around.
Okay, both of you make perception checks.
13.
Plus the total, right?
Yeah.
17.
Very nice. Okay, so both of you are able to hear the sounds of what sounds like chattering in the distance, like a large crowd of people.
Should we start with focus or not worry about that at the moment?
Yes, actually, that would be a good idea.
Oh yes.
Or maybe, yeah, you can pick out focuses. Just let everybody know. that would be a good idea.
It is your mind +1.
Yes, you can have a number equal to mind +1. I believe all of us can have 3.
I got 5 storm.
Yeah, because we all have mind of 2.
Yes. Pick up. Range.
Funny.
Yeah, so that's what you hear. You hear the sound of chattering in the distance, like a large crowd of people. For my focuses, I'm going to go with Blade and Range. Weapons.
No.
And then I can pick up one more, which I think I will go with... I'll just go with health for now.
Oh.
Okay, I did Brawl, Range, and Speed.
Ooh, Speed actually might be a good one.
Okay. I'll go with perception, range, and health because that makes sense.
I'm going with perception, brawl, and speed. Because my club does, or would it be brutal?
It'd be brutal.
Brutal.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm changing it to. Brutal.
You do have faith magic as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but none of it does damage.
That's just the ones we picked out.
Yeah, those are the ones that you started with.
But you can swap them out whenever you want. So,
Oh.
alright. I don't remember. When can he swap those out? Is it long rest or short rest? Or night
I
rest?
think the long rest.
Yeah, I thought
Long
it was long rest.
Okay. So next time we take a long rest, or you could actually, I'll let you pick out, change them out right now if you would like, just due to the fact that you weren't here when we were picking them.
Yeah, and so you're picking them based off of, haha, this is
Okay,
funny.
well then I'll change it to faith magic.
Okay.
Okay. So we're not on vacation because we didn't travel
Thunderstorm
here.
going on inside. That's insane. Okay.
You what?
There's
He's in a thunderstorm.
going on inside. Like, it's been beautiful all day, and now it's freaking lightning and thunder out there.
Dang. Crazy. Nice, beautiful day to hear. Super hot though.
Yeah.
Really hot.
Speaking of hot, the weather around you seems very sunny. It feels like summer.
Makes sense.
Okay.
So, yeah. Definitely not on vacation.
I'll start moving toward the noise.
Okay. I will follow.
Carefully approaching.
I am not going to carefully approach, I'm just going to run.
Okay.
I will notice you guys are leaving and follow.
Okay. So, Taylor rides first. And what you see after exiting this clearing is this bustling town. First, before hitting the town, you come across a little road. A fairly well-made road.
Packed dirt.
Yes. Packed dirt. As you go along, though, it does become more of a cobbled or like brick road. Kind of like pavers almost. And you come to this town. And there are people all around. It looks like there's decorations hung on all the buildings. It looks like they're about to have this a big party, or are in the midst of having a party or celebration of some sort.
No.
What would you say, mid-afternoon?
Yeah. It's about probably the sun. As much as you can gather, looks like it's pretty high noon.
Okay, cool.
Rootin' tootin', you know.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, I will grab the nearest person, pat them on the shoulder. What's going on We just got to town and aren't entirely sure what's happening.
Oh, it's Foundation Day. We're celebrating the founding of the city of Dana.
That's right. It was summer.
Okay.
The city of Dana.
Dana. Do you know where to get any type of jobs?
Can you point us to a potentially like a leader, or I don't know, somebody who might know what's going on, like with the world?
We didn't pick languages.
Everyone just knows Common.
Are there any signs?
Like that they were.
Some that would be like town square or library or.
The person that Alan is talking to, he's like, yeah, of course. Corian always knows what's going on in the world. I would check the library, and he points you down the street, and gives you directions to the library.
Sweet. I like libraries.
Oh, sweet, thank you. Corian, strange name.
It's actually quite a popular name amongst the elves.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, have a good day, and he walks off.
Elves.
Elves.
And then I look at Russell. Wait a second.
But you always have pointy ears.
Yes, so as you look at each other, you all of a sudden start noticing features that we wouldn't normally have. I have a little bit more pointy ears. Other than that, not a lot different. Kelly looks a little shorter than normal. Taylor has like a bluish tint to his skin.
Oh.
Taylor, why are you blue? You dying?
I don't know. This has been concerning to me. I don't think we need to go to the library.
And Alan, well, is
a little bit
taller, but not much is different, honestly.
Okay. Library.
I don't think we should go by our names. We should probably have aliases.
Wait, why do we need to have an alias?
Well, nobody knows us, so... Well...
Do we have to pick strange names like Corian?
Do you want a strange name like Quarian?
I don't know, it just sounded weird.
Okay.
We don't have to worry about it right now. Let's go find Quarian.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Unintentionally roasting.
Okay, so we walk in the direction of the library.
Yes.
Did he point the person?
Yes, he gave you directions.
He gave us good directions.
I just don't have a map of the city, like, fully mapped out, so I can't actually verbally give you directions.
Okay.
Because the map of the area where the city is very small and outdated compared to what it is now. It is a lot larger.
So what type of peoples do we see?
It is a mixing pot from... As you look around, you definitely feel like you've just popped into a fantasy world from a book. You see elves with beautiful features and pointed ears, walking gracefully down the street. You see these small kobold or lizard-like folk that are scampering around everywhere, it seems like.
I guess they're the vermin.
No, I think they're children.
Oh.
And you see what you're pretty sure are dwarves with these large beards. You also notice that a lot of these people carry weapons on them. At least a small dagger.
At least we don't fit out this way.
Yeah, you stand out the most, honestly. All you have is a walking stick.
Maybe I'm the great and powerful wizard.
Sure. Yep.
Maybe.
But you also see normal humans, and just it's a big mixing pot. Those are the most common, but you still see folk that you're pretty sure they have adult features, but they're very, very short, and so you're like, oh,
catch a tobacco tail.
Yeah, you see you see humanoid animals running around, or anthropomorphic animals. There we go. Running around, and that's what you see in this city as you travel your way towards the library.
No one that looks like me.
Yes.
Like a bluish tint.
You do actually see some of the dwarves are actually a much darker blue than you. They have these snow white beards, and this dark, rich blue coloring of skin.
Is my beard starting to turn white?
Yes, actually it is.
Yeah.
It's kind of a little bit more
it's a
white
little peppery.
than normal.
I don't think we're in Utah anymore.
Probably not.
Are we in Kansas?
I don't think.
No, I've never been to Kansas.
I'm pretty sure Kansas doesn't have very many mountains.
I was gonna say Vegas, but no, Vegas doesn't have any mountains.
Vegas doesn't have any trees.
Oh yeah, that's a wonderful point.
Let's go to the library and find this Korean character. Maybe he can send us back.
Okay.
Who knows? And another thing, this pistol looks like 70 years outdated.
Well.
Maybe a couple hundred.
Yeah.
Are you sure you didn't pick it up off a dead body?
I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's none of those swirly things. I can't remember what they're called. Smoothbore.
Yeah.
Rifling?
The rifling?
Rifling, yeah. So riflings. We definitely need to see this Korean character.
You have some changes. Okay.
Alright, so you continue through the city with no one stops you, no one even glances your way.
Act normal.
You do notice your clothing is slightly out of the ordinary. It looks.
Do we have tennis shoes?
You all have like sturdy hiking boots.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's normal.
Okay. Because I was about to say, like, none of my shoes look normal in this world.
So that your clothes look a little more modern, but you're not in like just nice everyday clothes. You look like you were about to go camping.
Okay, cool.
I always look like that.
Well, yeah, I do, but it's talking more to Taylor, who's definitely does not look like that right now.
No.
What? Oh.
Nice polo and brown pants.
Anyways, so you approach the library.
Okay.
How do you approach the library, actually, I should say?
What order do we approach the library? Because, yeah.
I'm just gonna walk in like it's every normal library. Just walk up to the door and walk in.
Oh, the person with the fastest walking speed?
30.
Yeah, I think we're all the same.
I'm 35.
Oh, then never mind. Alan gets there first.
Tall problems.
Alan gets there first. The rest of us are in a semicircle.
Hey, Taylor, did we actually... One second. In your flaws, did we give you something?
Flaws.
Oh.
Because all of us... The reason Alan walks faster is... we all picked one of the flaws and
there
got a
is
bonus.
nothing.
Oh.
Okay.
The flaw is either fear.
Because we couldn't remember what he's afraid of.
I am afraid of nothing. No, everyone's gonna know my deepest, darkest secrets.
It's just like a roleplay flaw type thing. Either a fear or, for mine, it's bad weather, so I just
Complain about
complain about the weather, which is very much what I do.
I'm terrified of heights.
Okay. Keeping terrified of heights. I think that's what Alan has too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you get a bonus from that.
And then you get to pick one of the bonuses.
What would be beneficial?
Try and keep it to something that actually still fits you as a person.
Probably +1 to skill checks.
Okay, sounds good.
That makes sense.
Okay. You just gotta keep that in mind because that's not automatically applied.
Mm-hmm.
So then my perception from earlier instead of 1 would be 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
I guess what you could do is give yourself a level in every skill. But you technically don't. Anyway.
Yeah, don't do that. That would mess you up with...
Just remember, add one more.
I will.
Alright, Alan, you enter the library. Or I assume you're entering just like a normal library.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
The hunt has arrived.
Boom, baby!
Okay, so you open the library, and instead of being greeted with,
You know, the lobby
What
of
you
a normal
expect.
library.
yes, what you expect to be in the lobby of the normal library, like, you know, a front desk, and then books
A receptionist.
all over the place. Instead, what you see, the first thing you, upon entering, is a Hydra.
Golly.
A stuffed Hydra, but it definitely is the Hydra from myth and legend. You can see where, like,
Slightly bad taxidermy.
yes,
but
it was slightly bad taxidermy. Like, the neck, you could tell, was definitely severed or burned, or some of the heads are, like, kind of charred, but it looks like a Hydra that had a rough ending of its life.
Well, I did horrible on my perception check, so I dived back out the door over their heads.
Alright.
What? Alan! What?
Well, I notice all of that because that's a 21 for a perception.
Jump back through and like pull out my gun.
Walk up with my staff. Put it down.
This seems a little over dramatic. And then I look up.
Okay.
Some passerbys, after seeing you jump out, start laughing and just continue about their day. Like this is a common occurrence at the library.
Well, I will dust myself off and continue to the library.
Oh, that is awesome.
I don't like this Korean fellow. He's got strange taxidermy taste.
I was expecting something more mellow. Not that.
So you enter the library once more. Does everyone else follow?
Yes.
Okay. You enter the library once more, and upon looking around, you find that there are books and bookshelves everywhere, but intermingled with it, you feel like you have entered into a museum of strange monsters. All with that same type of bad taxidermy.
As Quarian doesn't like taxidermy, I guess.
Or he really likes taxidermy and is the one who invented it.
Or he hired a really bad person. Is Quarian a he?
Yes, I am a he.
Oh, hi!
Coraline is the female version.
Wait, there's a... What?
Oh, so it's...
Where did you put that?
Oh, I was up on the ceiling.
Oh.
It's
Dang it! I will look over and is there like a book on a table?
Nearby.
like a reading table like thing.
Yeah, just like a table somewhere, or a stand, or a book somewhere.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Okay, I will look at the book and try to move it with my brain.
Use the force.
No,
Nope,
No.
I'm not magical.
no, nothing happens. He watches you do this and kind of chuckles, and then pauses and looks you all up and down. You're not from around here.
Nope, we're hopelessly lost.
No, we are from here.
I don't believe you.
Oh.
Your
We
clothes are definitely fallen.
Lost in a different world or dimension of something.
Ah, that would explain it.
Explain what?
Your clothes.
Oh.
Yeah.
You mean, I thought I looked kind of normal out there.
I mean, you're not crazy by any means, but the fabric, it's woven so finely. And magic can definitely do such fine work, but it's not really a style most people choose to wear, or that I've ever seen. And your boots are also a little bit different. But that's besides the point. You all just have a strange feeling about you.
Like a ooh feeling or like a ooh feeling?
Like a deer in the headlights feeling.
Ah, well, that makes a lot of sense.
More like a deer in the hydrolytes.
You like it? It was
No, I did not.
it was quite the fight.
It was quite different for him.
He's much bigger than me.
Well,
So where are you from?
Complex question.
United States?
The United States. No, not at all. But you know what we should do here? We should go talk to Ethne. She has, good connections with the deities.
That's another strange name, guys.
And maybe she can give us a little more insight on what might have happened here. Come with me to the temple.
oh, to the temple. Okay.
I don't know what a temple looks like.
No, you don't.
Ah,
This is not gonna be our temple.
Well,
Yes,
if it's similar,
ding dong.
Guess we'll see.
Okay. He
We will follow you.
he shouts over his shoulder and she's like, "Watch over the library for me." And a voice off in the distance just like, "Yeah."
wait, there's more than one person in here? How
Well,
many people are in here?
it's a library. Usually you have more than one person.
Well, usually it's like the one person and like the occasional random people walk in and then just walk out.
Oh, my nieces and nephews help me.
Aw, that's cute.
So it's a family business.
Sure. I wouldn't call them cute. They're dwelfs.
Well,
No.
Yeah. Well,
what's a 12?
It's a dwarf elf.
So short and skinny? Or tall and fat?
Yes!
Oh,
It depends on the child, really. It's kind of a toss-up.
so it's kind of like a Miss Piggy and Kermit, just when he...
that is gonna be definitely a reference he gets.
Sure. Let's let's go to the library. Not the library. We're at the library. Let's go to the temple.
I forgot. Bring it up here. I'm so embarrassed.
I'm gonna be.
And he leads you across town, waving at some people. Other people cross the other side of the street, and yeah, it's just kind of a mix-up of whether or not people wave at him,
Wave back.
or wave
Yeah.
back, or are look kind of concerned upon seeing him.
So you're kind of a celebrity, are you?
Well, I sit on the Council of Wizards, you see, but the spot I hold is kind of, what's a good word for it?
Non-existent?
No.
Oh.
Frowned upon, concerning, yeah, both kind of work.
Weird?
Negative connotation.
Do they
Yeah.
like you?
Yes! I've saved the world a couple times, but the problem is, this council seat I hold is, I am the High Wizard of the Abyss.
The what?
No.
Oh.
Yes, I study a lot of the magic that comes from the Abyss, where all the devils and demons are locked away.
Oh.
And so I tend to have, my magic tends to have a bad rap.
So you're a demon wizard.
Sure, yes, we could call me that, I guess.
Okay. Let's take a step further away. Okay.
We should probably double time to the temple to some help as well.
Oh, me and Ethne are good friends. I'm friends with multiple other gods, but Ethne's god might have a little more knowledge on the subject.
So if Ethne is good, you're the evil.
No, I'm actually considered quite good. Ethne and I traveled together for many years before founding this city.
Huh.
But you said abyss and we're going to a temple.
Yes.
I think
The reason I sit on the council is because all the other abyss wizards are pretty dark.
it's kind of like, that one weirdo who runs a coffee shop but doesn't actually believe in drinking excessive amounts of coffee.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Or the person that sells alcohol and just says, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, they're an expert on it, but
They don't drink.
they don't drink.
Huh! Well, then how does he get his magic?
So I see the temple.
Yes. So
This is the conversation we're having.
he leads you to this beautiful building. As you
Do you need a
approach,
description for Temple of
sure. Go ahead and describe a Temple of Dana to us.
So, ideally, it'll have marble that looks reminiscent of storm clouds as the outer, walls. And so it's gonna be a bluish marble with white veins running through it. And some nice blue tinted or blue and gray and white glass and stained glass. So yeah.
Okay. So, so you see this marble structure. It gives off this vibe of storms as you approach, and you see this insignia above the door of a storm cloud. And so you approach, and he opens the door and ushers you all in and follows you.
Follow very quietly.
Upon entering, you greeted with more of a chapel.
Like a ha-ha?
What?
Oh no, that's a chuckle.
A chapel.
Wow, Taylor. Your brain needs a little bit of a reboot there.
Whatever happened, mess with my brain.
At the end of this chapel is kind of like a raised dais, however you pronounce it, and standing at it are two people. A human woman and a human man are both standing there, speaking quietly to each other.
Do any of you get the sense that we're about to be struck by lightning?
I have a sense that we probably should leave.
No, I feel no. Good.
Did you just get shot?
Corian's just like, yeah, Dana has that effect on people. So does Ethne.
I guess,
Ethne does, but let me tell you, Ethne does a lot more shocking, or I've seen Ethne do a lot more shocking than Dana herself.
Okay, that
Good.
is...
Is this place made of metal?
No. It's mostly marble. You got like wooden pews.
Okay, so like non-conductive stuff.
No, it's not very conductive stuff. It's very nice. It looks like kind of like a church chapel, or I don't know what the word besides chapel describe it.
The church building.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a very simplistic church building. More along the lines of like the Kirkland Temple type thing.
Okay. So it's rustic.
Yeah, more like that kind of a feel of a temple than any other type of temple. Like halfway between temple and church building.
Okay.
Well, I will respectively approach Ethne and wait for her to finish her conversation and acknowledge my giant existence.
She watches you approach, actually, as she's standing at the far end, and notices Corian, who just kind of like waves, and she just kind of, you can't hear the sigh, but you can see her sigh. And she's like, okay. She looks at the man she was speaking with, and he just shrugs and turns around and leaves. He walks into a back room, and she walks forward to meet you guys kind of midway.
Ethne, I presume?
Yes.
I will, like, kind of, like, bow awkwardly, or, like, is there, like, some kind of, ritual that I need to know about?
No, you're good. I'm assuming Corian has brought you here for a reason.
We're lost, and he said that the gods are more knowledgeable than wizards.
Corian butts in. He's like, well, only some areas, but this one, yeah. Anyways, and he just, after Ethne kind of glares at him, he just kind of shuts up. It's like, yes, they are.
So it's that kind of relationship. Okay.
We're not from around here, as you can see with our appearance.
Yes.
I mean, he is a little taller than we remember.
And we'd like to get back home to, we're thinking another universe, dimension. We don't know entirely where we are.
Is. Yeah.
Well, I will have to go and approach Dana about this and ask her. It may take some time though, so maybe enjoy the festivities of the that are going out. I've actually heard that there are some gnomes from Espera, that I've brought a new invention to show off for this festivities.
Awesome.
No.
Yes. Oh, right.
Okay.
Yeah, they're small folk and,
Like her small folk?
a lot smaller.
Oh.
Picture small children. They will have, a lot of the men will have beards.
You're big.
But don't mix them up with the halflings, they get offended.
How do we not mix them up with halflings?
Well, the males will have much bushier beards than the halflings. Most of the halfling men tend to stay more clean-shaven. and they have a little bit more stocky builds.
Okay.
So short dwarf with beard.
Well, yes, saying dwarf does usually mean beard as well, but you get the picture.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll go now, and you let us know if any of your gods know why we're here.
You might... Well... I don't know how to contact him, but a god that might have a little bit more... be more in the area of this kind of random chance. You might want to try and find a way of contacting Fate Weaver. He might actually have a little more knowledge on the subject. This definitely feels like his hands have been in this mess.
Ah.
So his name is Fate Weaver, or is that his nickname?
That's his title.
Okay. Does everyone know Fate Weaver?
Most know of him. Whether that be because of worship or because they like cursing him, is up in the air. But they know of him for the most part.
Okay.
Different races have different views on him, different titles in different languages. But for the most part, he is well known.
Blessing him or cursing him for bringing us here?
Depends on if he did bring you here and whether you like it or not.
Okay. Also, relevant question. How do we live until we get answers? Like where and what do we do with ourselves?
Well, you could always pick up some odd jobs around town. And for the meantime, I will find you a place. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay.
I enjoy taking care of those lost souls.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yes. I'm sure you saw the small lizard folk running around.
Uh-huh.
Oh. I didn't know you cared for them too.
Those are some of my favorites. You should have a conversation with them. They're darling.
I bet.
I will look back at Corian to get a second opinion.
Corian's just like, cannon fodder. They flammable bastards.
Okay.
You can catch him on fire? Would they
Thank
die?
you, Ashley, for your service of your help. I guess we'll go and enjoy the festivities.
Yes, do that. I will find you nearing the end of the night of festivities. It'll probably be very late, but hopefully I'll have news for you. I'll at least have rooms for you.
Okay. Sounds great. And so...
Corian, can you at least show them some of the festivities? I don't know if you're busy or not. I mean, I was reading a good book. And I might have a way of contacting Fate Weaver, so I'll at least show them out.
That's nice of you.
So he leads you out into the street, and kind of gestures around. Well, there should be booths with different games or things to buy. I guess you probably don't have money.
I'm gonna check our pockets. Do we have money?
Depends. Do you carry cash?
I technically do.
I do carry cash!
And usually it's in coin.
Okay, so in that case, you have 10 copper pieces.
Okay.
Do you carry a lot of cash? I didn't catch what.
Quite a bit.
Okay, you
Don't get any ideas.
you have 3 gold pieces and 10 silver pieces.
I'm rich!
I have like 2 silvers.
Because I usually carry like $2. That's about it.
Okay, you have 2 copper pieces.
Okay.
I need them.
Which I mean is okay.
So I have 3 gold and what else?
And 10 silver.
10 silver.
Awesome. 10 copper.
It's like, oh, in that case, well, have fun. I will let you know if I'm able to get a hold of anyone of use to you. Have fun. And he continues walking down the street, and you see people once again either waving, saying hello, or crossing to the other side of the street. For the most part, everyone gives him a decent berth.
Powerful wizard and all.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go to the nearest. I'm gonna look for a skill game to try and make some money.
Okay. Let's see what we have here.
And I'll follow him, but I probably will pass when he stops something because I like to peruse the shops before I go in.
What you see is
I'm not that person.
is a lot of carnival games for the most part.
Oh, so it's just prizes?
Yes. Mostly you see prizes.
Do they look like they're the rinky-dink prizes? Like you spend like $17 just to get a tiny stuffed animal?
Actually, no. Well, so there are some of those stands, but most of those stands seem to have are more catered for children to play the games.
Mm-hmm. Cutesy ones.
They seem more simple than the more adult themed ones. You actually see several, hardened looking fighter like people approach certain stands and are very happy with their rewards. Some walk away with small weapons. Some walk away with what looks to be like a wand. Or jewelry, just different miscellaneous items that kind of confuse you.
I didn't know you can get a wand here.
Make an Arcana check.
Arcana. 7.
Yeah, you're kind of confused. you know that Corian said he was a wizard, and you also remember that he told you that Ethne did a lot of zapping of people. So
you can assume
that a magic is a thing around here, but you still haven't seen it yet. But also you did just pop into existence. What was that, Alan?
You can't cast spells until you have a focus.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Well, I have the focus in my spell.
No. Focus is like an item that you hold in your hand to cast the spells, or
a magical
or
trinket.
a piece of jewelry or item you hold in your hand. I believe Alan applied different bonuses depending on what type of focus you have.
Mm-hmm.
The jewelry is just super convenient because it keeps your hands free, but you get no bonuses from it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But You do not know that.
No, I don't.
Yet. In game.
But yes, it is mostly like carnival games. You do have some like a hammer smashing game for feats of strength. There's like a ring toss.
But that'd be brutal, wouldn't it?
The hammer game? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like a ring toss. And there's, let's see, what else would there be?
There'd probably be throwing stuff.
Yeah, like ring toss or like knocking over bottles with balls. Just all sorts of fun games like that. If you know of a carnival game that
a dart game.
Haven't mentioned, yeah, there's a lot of throwing things, honestly.
Wow.
So if you have a level and range, you kind of have an advantage here.
I do not.
But a lot of throwing stuff is actually brawl.
Oh, that is right. Throwing stuff is actually brawl. So Alan would have the advantage here.
Yes.
Let's see. Are there any like...
How much do these things cost?
It seems like it varies depending on how nice the prizes look. The kid games are like a copper a piece, but the nicer looking prized ones look like they cost a silver.
I can help with a little bit.
You had 3 silver?
He has 10 silver.
10 silver.
10 silver? Oh, you had gold. That's
Yes,
right.
he has gold because he carries good cash.
Don't get any ideas. I'm actually poor. I carry cash because I don't like cards.
Well, I'm going to pull aside one of the little lizard people. Because Ethne said I should have a conversation with one. And so I'm going to ask them what they would choose as a game.
That isn't that bad
Well,
an idea.
I would pick, they got cute teddy bears.
Ooh, I like teddy bears.
Me too, they're very soft and nice to chew on and...
I wouldn't chew on them.
No?
No, well-
Snuggle.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They, not food?
They're usually not
Oh.
made of food. Some of them might be. I don't know. I've never been here before. But I still wouldn't recommend eating it until after you ask whether or not it's food.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, cute teddy bears. Uh-huh.
And he runs off over to the teddy bear game.
Dang it, I forgot to ask his name.
That's why she asked us to talk to him.
Definitely. 100%.
What about when the gnomes are setting up?
Make a perception check. Yeah, perception.
Yeah, I'll make one too, because might as well.
That'll be a 10.
Yep, 10 for me as well.
That will be a 16.
Okay, so you two kind of look around, and you're not quite sure. There's a lot.
There's so much to see.
Yeah, there's a lot to see. You do see groups of gnomes, but they seem like they're running some of the games. Taylor, you look towards the direction, the edge of town that you guys came from, to that clearing. Kind of the very edge of your view, you can kind of see this strange contraption being stood up, with small gnomes on like stilts working around it.
Guys, I think in the distance, I think that's what they call gnomes. Or they're dwarves. Or a half-elf. But they got beards, so...
I'm pretty sure they're gnomes.
Yeah, but they're constructing something.
Yeah.
What was that, Alan?
Children with beards.
Yeah. Very garden gnome-esque beard.
Okay, I'm going to make another perception check. because I want to look and see if there are any, like, horse rides or other exotic animal rides for children.
I'm gonna look around for the best prizes.
That's another 10.
You can find animal rides. They're pretty simple. You find little pony rides. Not all of them are ponies. Some of them are strange, more exotic animals, like you said. It's being ran by a man in like this ranger's cloak.
Very nice. Okay. Now it probably costs a little more.
General feel of like the people. It's like my paranoia is coming out. And
A vibe check?
Somebody might try to stab me.
Sure, make a insight check.
Okay. That is a 21.
You feel like these people could care less what you're doing. They are just everyone around you is just having a good time.
A genuine good time.
I will take my hand off my gun.
Pretty sure you don't want to start a ruckus.
Yeah.
What were you doing, Kayla? Oh yeah, looking for prizes.
Yeah, the best prizes.
What do you consider to be the best prizes?
Just something that looks extremely magical
And or expensive.
and or expensive.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
I failed at this once before. Let's see.
Remember, you do have an additional +1 to it.
Oh yeah, that's right. That will be a 15.
Very nice. So you look around, and you can tell that what feels like the most. You kind of like open up your mind, and you look around, and you actually do feel something different. You feel this energy coming from some of these. Actually, a lot of these items. All of them. Almost all of these items, except for some of the daggers, seem to have some sort of magic coming from them. But the ones that seem to have the most are like the wands and the staves, or there's even some like crystal balls. Some are like books, but those kind of items seem to be having the most like magical feel to them.
Okay. Which ones look the most expensive?
It's hard to say. You're not sure. You have this money in your pouch, but you're not sure what
It means.
what it means really.
Okay.
You only know how much the games cost by observing what people hand over before playing.
Do I feel like drawn to any specific ones? Like looking at all the booths, like I'm pretty sure they all have some type of theme, like a religious theme or like a plant theme, or
Not really. It's all kind of all over the place. It's just like some of the like feats of strength that involve like smashing stuff with a hammer. That particular one just seems to be handing out small like clubs or small clubs or hammers. Just some simple.
Knuckles in there as well.
No, not so much knuckles. Just very hammer-esque themed things. But some of them do still seem to let off some magic. Well, the ones that do give off magic don't seem to be handed out very often.
I'm gonna go to that booth first.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I am looking for the biggest and softest and or unicorn-shaped stuffed animal that I can find.
It's a fire.
It's so fluffy.
Because I am feeling very nostalgic and want a unicorn plushie.
Okay. How much copper did I give you?
10.
Okay. Yeah. So you can find a simple. Let's see, what's a
Like
good
ring
kid
toss
game?
or
Like a
bobbing for apples or something.
like a throwing a ball to knock over some.
Wooden blocks or whatever.
Yeah, like a little pyramid of stuff.
Cool. Perfect. You can go back to Taylor's now.
Okay, so you approach this this feat of strength. Well, there's a couple. There's one that involves looks like kind of like a deadlift type thing, and then there's a simple like smack a hammer and it throws the rock. Or there's a like you have to pick up a rock and try and, or not necessarily a rock, but you pick up a some sort of weight and you have to throw it up and over a bar.
Okay.
Tossing cables.
Yeah,
Mhm.
basically.
So
Or
it's-
well, no, not
It would
tossing
be
papers.
the kettlebell throwing.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
like the
deadlift or the
Cables
kettlebell.
at the top are hold.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Whoa.
right.
Can you get me some water?
I'm gonna go over to the deadlift one.
Okay. So you approach this deadlift stand. Manning the stand is this burly dwarf.
Oh, I like the resemblance.
Except for this one seems to be. Actually, I don't remember what all the dwarf colors or races were. One second, let me look.
Mountain Sky, Ignis, and Umbra.
Oh, okay, that's right. This dwarf seems. He doesn't have the same blue tint. He just looks tan and very, very muscular.
Okay. I would like to try your game.
Of course! That'll be 1 silver.
Okay. What do I do?
So,
As I'm reaching for the silver.
you have to, you begin by picking up this small weight here. After proving that you can lift it, you'll move on to the next size up. And it will continue going up. Depending on which weight you fail to lift, will pick your reward.
Sounds simple.
If you fail to lift the first weight, then no reward.
Oh. Okay. What's the max anyone has gone?
Some of these adventurers are very, very powerful, and they're able to lift the maximum weight. And he points you over. Have you actually seen like the strongman dumbbells? Yeah, that's basically what this is. So it's not all about pure strength; it's also technique. So there's a reason why some people fail at the first. Not because it's that heavy; it's just really hard to hold.
Mm-hmm. The distribution is.
Yes, it's an awkward.
Yeah.
It's there's a lot of things that go into it.
Okay.
Between having the right grip strength, technique for picking it up, and just the pure strength to actually lift it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's make this happen.
Alright. He takes your silver and puts it in his little box, and he's like, let's begin. Pick up the first weight and lift it above your head.
Gonna wrap my hand around.
Okay, now roll me a athletics check.
Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Remember to add your normal
Extra
plus
plus
one
one.
bonus.
That would be a mod of 20.
Okay, easy enough. You quickly pick it up. And
Seems lighter than I thought.
Whoa!
Don't get cocky.
Okay.
Yeah, you set it down, and he gestures to the second dumbbell. Alright, pick it up.
Alright.
Another athletics check.
Be a 17.
Alright, you were able to pick it up. Not quite as vigorously this time. You kind of have an idea of what the weight's going to be on this one after filling the first one. You get it up above your head, though. It's very smooth. You're not even struggling at all. Mm-hmm. Like, very good.
Okay.
Let's pick up the third.
Remind me how many of these there are?
It actually goes, there's actually 6 of them. He's like looking at you and he's like, if I had to guess, you could only make it to the 4th.
That will be 18.
Yes, you actually do. You managed to pick up this third one.
Nice.
It's like, now for the real challenge. This is really where it gets hard. Then he gestures to the 4th.
Oh, please don't fail me now!
Rolls off the table.
That will be a 19.
Not enough.
Oh.
You grab it, and you feel like you almost you actually
Did you add your extra 1 point?
Yeah.
You actually get it off the ground, but as you go to pick it up above your head, it slips and falls to the ground.
Holy mackerel!
Dang it.
Well, that was a good try, but you do get a reward. Of course, you managed to pick up 3. He brings you over to the rewards table, and he shows you several different weapons to pick from.
Very nice.
Let's see. Let me find that.
You should be able to
If you're
scroll down.
looking
There we go.
on your character sheet, they're just to the right and down.
To the right and down. Oh. Yeah, they are. Let's see. He shows you some small clubs. He gestures to those. He's like, those are the rewards for picking up the first dumbbell. It's like a billy club or just a small club. He gestures to the next set. It contains like a longer club. And let's see, what else would it contain? Contains like a war hammer. It actually contains a set of oh, where'd they go? Some knuckles.
Nice.
A small, what looks like a throwing hammer. He's like, these are for the second tier. You can pick any of these as well. And then he goes over to the next tier up, and he says, and here's our final tier of weapons. You have a morning star, which is like a spiked mace. A flange. There's like a flanged mace right there. Let's see, what else is there? An actual war hammer. Yeah, that's basically it. You just got some brutal weapons, basically. Right there.
I was hoping for a magic item.
This is not the right game for magic items.
Oh. Okay.
And I mean, you can sense that some of the later on ones that he didn't gesture to definitely feel like there's magic coming off of them from your previous Arcana check, but you can kind of guess that those are if you manage to pick up like the 5th and 6th things.
Not so simple.
As I'm looking longingly at the other ones, I'll look back at the Morning Star and I'll pick that one up.
Okay. You may add Morningstar to your sheet. You should be able to just click on the weapons tab and scroll down until you find Morningstar.
Got it.
Okay. And you have just earned yourself a Morning Star.
I'm gonna start wandering to find like the magical, the ones that are handing out like the wizardy stuff.
Okay.
Okay, my little throwing game.
Yes, your little throwing game.
Okay.
I will be with Kelly.
Okay. There are 3 stacks of things that you have to knock over.
Okay.
And you're given 3 balls.
So, let's see. Should I go middle, left, and then right? Yeah, I'll do that. So, for the middle. This would be... Will this be a ranged attack? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it'll be a brawl attack.
A brawl
actually.
attack?
Yes.
Okay. So that will be an 8.
8 for the...
For my roll.
Yes. So you knock over the first stack.
Okay. Okay. Different die.
That you knock over the closest stack to you. They're on tables slowly getting further away. You knock over the first stack.
Kelly's internal thoughts.
Okay. Okay. Second go. Oh, that's an 18.
You throw it. Last one you felt like you're like, oh, that was a little weak, and so you put a lot more effort in this one, and it sails through that second stack and sends it flying.
It may have been a little overkill. Oh, and then that's a 3.
You got a little overconfident, and you go to throw the last ball, and your hands get sweaty, and it slips, and it just falls short. It actually doesn't go even as far as the first table.
Darn.
Did you say this was a copper?
Yeah, this one's a copper game, but it only gives out like stuffed animals. Kelly's trying to get a plushie. He does the halfling running the game walks over and hands you still a plushie unicorn, but it's only the mid-sized ones. You know, the Build-A-Bear sized unicorns. It wasn't the jumbos.
Those ones are still nice.
I am still happy. I'm content with my unicorn. I didn't know how I was going to carry the big one around all night anyway, so it's almost as big as I am. Anyway, so yeah, and then I'll gesture for Alan if he wants to go.
Are there cat plushies?
Yeah, there's cat plushies.
Okay, I'll spend a copper.
Okay. Alright.
Oh yeah, now I need to use...
Okay, my first one is a 10.
Yep, that hits.
Second one is a 17.
Yep, that knocks it over.
And the last one's a 21.
And you manage to send it flying and hit the last stack. And with that, he grabs the biggest cat plushie he can carry and brings it over to you. To him, it is like his same size, you know, the size of this. It's like a 3-foot long cat plushie plus the tail. And so the tail's kind of drag. He like has the tail tucked under his arm so it doesn't drag, and then he like hands it up to you.
Yes.
And it's, you know, it's like you carrying Saphandrius. It's not that big a deal.
He put it over his shoulders.
I wrap it around my shoulders. This should be onyx.
Okay.
Very nice.
That is awesome.
So you now have what is basically the equivalent of a Maine Coon plushie.
Nice.
Do those count as brawl attacks?
Yes, they would.
Okay. I will take it.
Oh yeah, for your focus.
Yep.
I am actually going to go find a similar game to what you guys did, but not throwing because I'm really bad at throwing things.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna actually go to find
A slingshot game or whatever.
yeah, more like a sling game and spend one of my silver pieces and try and win something.
I'm gonna come watch.
Okay. The rewards for this particular tent, by the way, Taylor, that I'm going to are still just similar, just like simple weapons or mundane items.
I'm fighting the wizardy ones.
Yes. Let's see. What would be a good wizardy? Oh, I got it. Okay. So you approach this game. Have you ever seen the cut it in directly in half game?
Oh
Yes.
That is what it is. You approach this table, and it costs a silver piece, and people just cut things in half, and they give you basically a number of variation, and you have to just try and get it between that number, and the number slowly gets smaller and smaller the more rounds you go, but the more rounds you go, the higher
Better the prices.
prizes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This one has a good scale.
So, we will run this game. Let's see, what's a good check for this?
Remind me what guidance does.
So guidance,
Ooh.
it should tell you if you click on it.
No.
it doesn't.
Okay.
Guidance
You can
will give
go
you a
to-
D4 on ability checks, I believe.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
it's
I'm gonna dig deep.
I think your next ability check.
I'm gonna dig deep.
And psych yourself out.
Psych myself up. Pray to whatever deity listens to me.
And you actually feel something. You feel this light
Mom,
Okay, sounds good.
enter you, and you're just like, this
Mom is
is interesting. Someone actually heard you.
No idea who it was, but thank you. And I'm gonna get ready for this game.
Okay. Let's make a something that requires mind.
Performance?
Perception.
Yeah, I'm thinking perception.
Yeah, perception or performance would be what I would say.
Yeah, either perception or survival, but I'm thinking let's stick with perception because you're kind of just gauging with your eyes and even touching and feeling, but it's mostly you have to try and gauge where the midpoint of this thing is of weight.
yeah.
Let's begin.
So, guidance in Cadrian's system is you get to add half your mind score.
Oh, half your mind.
Oh, so it's +1.
Yeah, so +1.
So I get add +2 to this.
Yes.
Actually, no, because you add your mind once, so it'd be plus.
And then I have my +1.
Yeah.
And then you have your normal +1,
and
so
then
you
the
have-
extra +1.
and then now an extra +1, so you have +4 to whatever you roll.
Shoot.
The total will be 4.
Be 16 for the first roll.
Easy enough. You are well within the limits of
The acceptable margin of error.
exactly. Not perfect, but you're within their margin.
And that is a 6.
And that's where it ends.
I'm gonna hand another copper piece out of frustration. Or
this
silver
is
piece.
Yep.
I'm gonna hand another silver piece out of frustration.
They offer you real quick reward. These things they feel like very kind of cheap. This is definitely the cheap reward.
Cheap side.
It's like cheap jewelry. Metagame wise, it would act as a focus, but so does your ring you currently have on.
I do have a ring.
You do like a wedding ring
Oh, okay.
Simply because, you know.
that you don't have on. Neither do I.
It's because at work I can't wear it.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Frustration. Here we go again. 8
For the first one?
for the first one.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Redemption. 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 16 for the second one.
And you managed to do it.
Yes! Third one. crap.
Relatable.
16.
And you manage to get within. You are barely. You're just like one more.
One sliver.
Yeah, on one side, and it would have been too far.
Alright, this is where I feel the last carnival game. That will be a 23.
And you do it. You manage to get to this point. And get within the error margin.
Mm-hmm. So,
Like easily, or just like...
You're within 4 points. Or no, 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
Realistically speaking, you can. You roll again. There is a way for you to get it if you roll a natural 20.
And that will be it.
I'm at 20.
Okay, so you managed to make it through the, what is that, the 5th?
And my next one's
Yeah,
a natural
okay.
1.
Make it through the 5th round. The next one, there's no way of making it through it.
I failed either way. I was cheering too
You
much.
celebrated and accidentally splashed off the very tip of one of the fruit, and they counted it.
Yeah, that was the next in line.
And so they offer you these items.
Thank you, D20.
So yes, they offer you either small jewelry that looks a lot nicer in make than the original jewelry they offered you, or they offer you wands, a glass ball, or a crystal ball, a magical tome, it seems like. They have one staff in this that doesn't seem to be
tier.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to be super magical. But yeah, that's what the prizes they offer.
I will take the necklace.
Okay.
Because that's one of the more feeling powerful ones.
No, the necklace. Let's see.
Which one feels the most magical?
Which one is he drawn to?
There we go. Which one am I drawn to?
Which one are you drawn to? That would be.
Mom, what says would be? This is baby. Baby come. Baby.
Let's see here. What would it be? The one that feels the most magical is a wand. There's a wand, and on this wand, it has these runes carved into it of like clocks, but it also has like hammers and nails and so it has like a combination of tools and clocks carved, like runes carved into this wand. Ah, very good choice. That is a wand of repair.
Ooh. Very useful.
And thus will be our first magic item of Cadrian.
Official. Woo!
And this
Out of the consultation prizes, I'll grab a necklace.
you have a cheap necklace.
It's just one of those strings with the fake metal painted beads.
Sure. They are metal beads, though.
Yeah.
They would make great, like,
Projectiles.
yeah, it's mini projectiles out of a slingshot.
And then I'm gonna go find you three.
Okay. What was I saying?
You went to a game.
No, I was going to explain this one of repair. It allows you to cast. I can't remember how we're doing magic items. Are we doing charges? What are we doing?
It has a specific number of charges. I'll go and look up the specifics on it because it'd be a fairly cheap version.
Yeah, it'll probably have like at most 3, but I'm guessing probably like 1 to 2 that you can cast repair in a day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a first level spell.
Run back.
I got some! So did I!
Ooh. I'll trade you this necklace.
No.
Oh.
Go win your own.
Don't
One copper piece.
I don't have copper.
I can give you a copper for a silver.
Yeah, sounds good. Here's a silver.
Okay, here's a copper.
Sweet.
Nice. Gullible.
I don't know how money works here.
You do know enough to know that was a bad deal.
In the moment, I'm gonna try and get that. Eventually.
A plushie. Gotcha. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna do a sling mini game.
Well, I can tell you I wasted that copper coin.
And
You probably got a tiny stuffed animal. You know, one of those little teeny baby, beanie baby things.
so one.
The knockoff ones.
Because it was
Okay.
athletics that you or
It was brawl weapons.
brawl weapons.
And I failed after the second.
First throw was
throw.
a 2. Second throw was a 3. The third throw was a 7.
Yeah.
You missed. The third throw would have hit actually the first row of blocks.
Uh-huh.
So you would actually get the mini plushie.
This is the beanie baby one. The mini baby beanie baby one.
Let's run out the first one. Yeah. Swap hands. Yeah.
Well, that
Nope,
was
back to the first. Yeah.
You guys find me. I am practicing using a sling. Clearly not amazing. The first throw looked spectacular. The second throw, not so much.
You look better than me.
And that's where my career ended there. And so I only get a consultation prize of another sling.
Here you go. Here, come practice.
Thing on it?
What was that? I was focusing on it, so I do get 2 points, but that's where that ends.
And that was a silver?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Ouch.
I only have 1 silver left.
Well, it's like mid to late afternoon at this point,
Yeah.
so we're probably getting a little hungry. Is there any food smells or vendors?
Yes, there are plenty of food vendors.
Anything we recognize, or is it all just weird fantasy foods?
That's an excellent question.
Let's see. I would say they would have some similarities.
Because
A lot of like skewer type things.
Okay.
Like
Kebabs.
roast, kind of like kebabs. They have a lot of different variety of kebabs. It really depends on which vendor you go to of what type of kebab you end up with.
Honey glazed, spiced.
Yeah, exactly. So some of them smell very spicy. Some of them look very vegetarian, and some look questionable in nature. It's a lizard folk kebab stand.
Yeah, that's questionable.
It's very popular amongst the other lizard folk. You're not sure they're even exchanging money. It looks like he's just kind of like handing them out after they bring him a stick off the ground, he just kind of stabs whatever's in the fire and hands it back to them.
Oh, that's terrifying.
They look very happy though.
And that's the lizard folk that are that happy?
Yes, all the little gremlin lizard folk.
Well, I'm not gonna even dare eat it.
Some of them are just random bugs he stabbed. And yeah, no, we're not going there.
You actually do see that there's this these wizardly looking folk that have including like a gnome, and they actually have this big box behind them that they pull what looks to be like ice cream treats out of.
Holy cow. Well, going straight to that one. I'm gonna, watch for a minute before, jumping in line to see what kind of money I need for it.
It seems like they're just taking copper pieces.
Okay, then I will jump in line for sure. And pull you along with me.
Okay.
Just walking behind. We do need to get some more money somehow.
This is so big.
But right now, we're basically at a Ren fair.
More or less. So yes, you get to the front of the line. Oh, what would you like?
Good question. What do you have?
All sorts of frozen delights. We got these iced cream in a bowl, or we have it in between two cookies. We have these frozen juice on a stick.
Popsicles. Yeah. What kind of fruits do you have?
What?
What kind of fruits?
Fruit
Juice.
Juice. Oh, juice. Yes. Let's see. We got strawberry. We got apple. It doesn't sell very well.
Bummer.
We have an apple cinnamon, which is kind of popular. Banana. Some people like it. Some people hate it. We got like a raspberry.
And a copper for each. Right?
It's more like, it depends. So it's a copper for a bowl, but everything else is you get 2 for a copper.
Okay. Well then. The ice cream between cookies and the raspberry popsicle frozen juice.
Okay. Juice on a stick.
Yes, juice on a stick. That's what it was.
And iced cream between cookies.
Yes.
And he hands over your treats.
So that was 1 copper?
Yep, that'll be 1 copper.
I'd like the same thing, please. But I want the apple juice on a stick.
And an ice cream between cookies?
Yes, please.
Okay. That'll be 1 copper.
Can you take a silver?
Yes. And he takes that and he hands you 9 coppers.
Okay. The sudden disappointment.
Alan, are you getting anything?
How much does a kebab cost?
It's just a copper. For like a small plate of kebabs, basically.
I'll give him my last copper.
Okay.
For a stick of spicy a plate of spicy kebabs.
Okay, you find a dwarf vendor, but this dwarf seems to have more of like a red skin.
Fiery.
Yes,
complexion.
very fiery, with like an ash gray beard. But he has a companion cooking with him that is basically the exact opposite. He has more of an ashen toned skin with a very fiery red beard. And they hand you these spicy kebabs.
Pillow. Mom.
But thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yes, of course. Enjoy. Don't let it burn your tongue off.
Oh, that's a
I
good
will
song.
try not.
Nerve-wracking.
Everything tastes delightful.
Oh, good. Is it just like literally iced cream? Nothing else?
It is
added?
sweetened still.
Okay, sweetened. Okay.
And it feels like it has some sort of kind of like vanilla-y
Uh-huh.
flavoring.
Yeah.
They've come to the same realization that just plain iced cream is not the
Just
best.
plain cream isn't a good flavor.
Some people like it, but most need
It
a little
doesn't sell
more.
very well,
No.
like the apple.
They're learning.
The fact that they have an icebox in the first place is a miracle.
Just wait until you see the gnomish inventions. Well, that was a gnomish invention, but
The other inventions.
So the gnomes can invent things around here.
So far, it just seems like technology.
So for a cantrip in a item like that, they can use it as not a cantrip, a first level spell. They can use it as often as they want because it doesn't expend any charges.
oh, okay.
Oh.
All right. You just have a wand of repair,
Sweet.
You can repair things nilly-willy.
willy nilly.
Just go around. Wave, 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 wave.
Check on the gnomes and see if the grand finale is ready.
Okay. Sure. We all start wandering after Alan.
Eating our snacks.
Yes, as we eat our snacks, and Alan actually eats real food like a
Normal,
responsible
responsible
person.
adult.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, you have more pillows.
I don't think Taylor and I are going to be able to get out of here with how many pillows you brought in here.
Stay in the night.
He's making a nest.
You approach the gnomes, and they're setting up what looks to be fireworks. They're small little rockets that they have strapped to, like little launching sticks type thing. And they have them all just kind of like lined up, ready to go.
Very cool.
They're like, you come to see?
So,
Yes.
what does this do?
I call them flying broomsticks.
Ah,
Boomsticks.
yes, the proper gnomish answer to everything.
Tell us, what do these boomsticks do?
Well, you see,
They fly and go boom.
exactly. She knows. It's like this little thing on the bottom. It burns. And sends it flying into the air. And once it gets high enough, the fuse will finally reach the very end and go boom.
Okay, cool. I am not going to stand near these.
Very wise choice. Some of them don't fly.
Yeah.
And then they just go boom on the ground. Those ones aren't flying boomsticks. They're just boomsticks.
Yeah.
Well, we shall see and watch your split.
But I
I'm
will
excited to
enjoy.
see a fireworks show in a fantasy world.
Boomstick show.
Firework. That is a good name. I will have to take this back to
The drawing board.
what's the continent again?
Espera.
Espera. And tell all the inventors.
Can we call it a sparky boom?
No, I like firework better.
No.
Boomsticks. Okay, cool.
Yes. If you would like to help, we have some special boomsticks that we're going to try out tonight. If you want to help me set them up,
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
you being very tall would help.
Absolutely.
Sure. We
Are there any shorter ones that we can help with?
well, they're all a lot taller than me, so no. But you can all help with the tall ones.
Okay. Sounds like fun.
He goes over to this crate.
It's not big.
The crate is labeled in multiple languages, it seems. The one you can read that looks like English to you guys it says angry boomsticks.
What does angry in this scenario mean?
Well, the little elementals we captured to put inside of these boomsticks aren't very happy about it.
Oh!
You had to capture things to put them inside of them?
Yes.
Why not just use minerals?
Well, you see, minerals requires, alchemy or crafting, or we could just summon little elementals and capture them. But normally you capture them in gemstones, and that is very good at containing them. But you don't want to blow up gemstones.
For obvious reasons.
Because, yes, they're very expensive. And so instead, we captured them in, little mechanical boxes. They do not contain them as well as gemstones, though. So they're very angry.
Oh. One day you'll have to teach us how to do that.
Okay.
Should be safe, though. Should be safe.
Well, is there a crowbar anywhere to open the box?
He hands you a crowbar. It is gnome-sized.
It's a little tiny pry bar to you.
Yeah, it's a cat's paw, if you know what that is. In construction
That is
terms.
long.
That's not that long. They're
Okay.
like a foot long. But that's a full-size crowbar to a gnome.
It is.
But for you, it is very easy to open this crate. You open it up, and inside you see some little firework rockets. They all have these very angry faces on them.
Yeah.
Yep, those are angry flying boomsticks.
Like, how small are we talking? Like, big enough, like a quart jar, or like a pint jar?
Their size category is teeny. If that helps.
Either size works.
Yeah, so it'll fit in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can reach all the way around it. What was that?
Does it feel warm to the touch?
Yes, actually. As you pull them out, they do feel very warm, which kind of is concerning with what you know about explosives. They probably shouldn't already be hot. If they have...
Did you say an elemental and explosive powder in here?
Well, we have to get it up into the air somehow, so yeah.
Okay.
You can hold this.
But I need you to put it on the high sticks. We don't want that one to go boom on the ground. And he gestures... He gestures to some tall sticks that he has laying on the ground.
Need some water.
And tells you that he wants you to, he'll help you strap them to the end the proper way, and then he wants you to stand it up after he's hooked in the fuse.
So how do you not make it go boom on the ground?
Lots of hopes and prayers to halt.
So this is all luck.
No, great engineering.
Okay.
Accidental.
We do not worship God of luck, we worship a God of engineering.
Well, my apologies.
Could you?
Thank you.
I will follow his directions. Exactly.
So he as you gather up, like 4. There's 4 in this crate, and it's the only unopened crate. And he has 4 long sticks on the ground with fuses all cut to the right length. And he has you tie them all up, and he begins, attaching all the fuses. And then he has you stand them up and slide them in little holders. And he bends down and just tightens it all down so that they don't fall over. He's like, thank you. You guys can sit up close if you would like, for helping me. Oh.
Absolutely.
My name is Flaming Beard, by the way.
Flaming Beard.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Due to my great research in these booming sticks.
I'm gonna look at his beard and see if it has any singe marks on it.
Oh, it is covered in singe marks. It is very patchy, but it doesn't look patchy because he can't grow a beard, but because there are definitely spots that have been burnt. And
Yep. Okay. Cool.
That is amazing.
Cool.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Excited for the show tonight.
Of course. So yes, as you guys are talking though, you all of a sudden hear what sounds like a fuse lighting.
Oh no. Fire?
And as you turn to look at the tall poles, you see that the fuse has lit right next to the firework. This angry firework has lit itself due to its heat.
It's not supposed to do that.
Oh, there must have been some powder left on the fuses that catches fire a lot easier. This may be problematic.
Maybe.
What? Water?
Can I pull the fuse out?
As you step towards it, all 4 of the angry firework rockets, or angry flying boomsticks, that's what I was calling them, launch into the air. But instead of launching and flying skyward as you would expect, they actually launch just barely off the sticks and turn to face you all as their mouths reform to actually be hollow mouths with jagged teeth, and their eyes start blinking.
I'm
going to pull out my Morning Star that I just got.
Roll for initiative.
Well, I'm saying, look at this!
Hold up, cover Flaming Beard.
What was that?
I'll take my cat off and cover Flaming Beard.
With the cat?
Yes.
I don't think any of you can do worse than me.
I just rolled a 1.
I did too.
Alright, we'll just use these. So pick your poison,
I
I
want
guess.
to be the feather, because...
I'll be the meeple.
Alan?
Do you want to go before or after me?
It doesn't matter.
I'm a 20.
You got a 20?
20.
What marker? Do you want the...
Well, he gets this one.
Oh, he gets the sun. You get the sun. Never mind.
What do you want? What did you roll?
I rolled a 13. Wait. 12. Not 13.
12. Okay, and they got a 2.
Okay!
And so it begins. Alan, you act first.
You are first in
Okay.
initiative.
How close are they?
They're about, probably 10-ish feet at an angle. Maybe 15.
How high?
They were on, Okay, well, maybe they will be more than that. Let's see. We'll say they're 20 feet away from you at an angle, but they're like 10 feet off the ground at the moment.
10 feet off the ground.
Gosh. Well, I'll pull out my pistol. Please work.
Roll to attack.
What?
Roll your attack.
Yes. That'll be a 15.
That'll hit.
Okay, and that'll be a total of 10 damage.
Okay. One second. I forgot to write down their defense on here. Defense of. Okay. Maybe we actually do more than that. 15. And let's do more. So let's. Okay. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. You shoot with your pistol, and it slams into this firework, and it explodes in a beautiful shower of sparks, making quite the kabang.
Boom!
Then I will spend my bonus action checking my pockets for ammunition.
You find that you have a small pouch with 19 more rounds of ammunition in it.
Sweet. And I'll just end there.
Okay. Kelly.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is all I have is throwing knives. So I will chuck one at the nearest flying angry boomstick. Oh my, that's a 15.
That'll hit.
Whoa, cool.
You see as this throwing knife flies through the air and just grazes the top.
That is 4 damage.
And as it grazes the top, it cuts it open, and it, once again, it blows up. They don't have a lot of health.
No.
Nice. First try.
You guys have just been rolling really well to hit, because our armor class is 15.
Well, I was expecting to miss. If I had rolled anything less, it would have been a miss.
Okay, that brings us to their turn. There are 2 left, and they will fly at. I will roll 2d4, and we'll go down the line.
What did you like roll?
What?
We both rolled ones.
We both rolled 1s.
Yeah. They were nat 1s on initiative.
Okay. Continue.
Yeah.
They panicked and we were like, throw!
So, I mean, we got, +6, but -3. Anyways, long story short, we go last.
Mm-hmm.
And one is going to go after Alan, and one is going to go after me. Brilliant. Okay.
Nice. They're like, I can't remember which one had the gun.
Right. They look so similar.
I'm waiting for them to come near me with my morning star. It's probably why they avoided.
So, one flies at Alan, and it comes super fast.
Eruption.
Yes.
So, object defense is for iron and steel is 16 plus speed.
We're definitely saying these are not made out of iron and steel, though.
Yeah, no.
That would be dangerous for fireworks. That would be a That would be a shrapnel grenade.
In the
That's an
sky.
excellent plan.
You make it out of paper.
Yes, so that would be 8 plus speed.
Yes.
But they would be very quick.
They are very fast. Let's see here. What was I doing? Oh yes, looking at my own character sheet.
To see what you
Oh no, I wasn't. I was looking at
for defense.
their attacks. Yeah, that sounds about right. We're just gonna use the methods attacks. Alright, it flies forward and attacks. Alan first. And misses.
Ooh.
Really bad.
Like elemental claws.
Yeah. Well, it flies forward and tries to actually bite him.
Oh, okay. Okay. Just trying.
The arms can't quite reach past the head.
I got little arms. And a big head.
Roll different now.
Master.
I don't think this plan was.
I don't know why I re-rolled that one. It hits me. I switched to my DM dice and
They're like, ha 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 ha.
per usual, it hit. I mean, it's only a D4 of damage though, so it's 1. I take 1 damage.
Woo.
As this little thing gnaws on my arm.
You've got a rocket on your arm!
Okay, and that actually brings it to my turn, which kind of sucks because it's very close range.
And you are a more ranged thing.
I will pull out my dagger. Oh, wait, it exploded.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't want to do that. I don't have any other better ideas and I'm panicking, so I stab it. Don't worry, guys, I missed.
Oh. Well, it's still on your arm.
So yeah, I swing my dagger out of just pure shock and pain, and it slides underneath as I'm trying not to stab myself. And that's my turn.
You're overcompensating.
Okay.
Any near me?
Yeah, the one, both the one next attacking me and the one attacking Alan are both near you.
I'm gonna smack the one that hit you.
Thanks.
They both take boom damage.
Okay, roll an attack.
It's a 19.
Yep, that hits.
Mod 20. D6 plus D4. 7 damage.
You gotta plus your power.
8 damage.
Yeah, it's definitely dead. You crush this thing, and it explodes. So both of us need to make power saves to try and avoid the brunt of the explosion.
That's another modded 20.
Let's see. Power saving throw is. Dang.
Yeah, it's a 9. I thought it was a 3.
Our saves would be. Alan, how are we calculating saving throws again? Or DCs for them? It's 8? No, it's.
All DCs are 7, and then it would be most likely their durability plus their brawl.
Oh, so it'd be like a brawl save, basically.
Yeah, but it'd be their durability instead of their power.
That's the same either way.
Are you guys still streaming?
We're just recording.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. It will be. Wait, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay. Actually, then I succeed. Nailed
Nice.
it. I still take half damage, and so do you. Wait, what did you roll?
And the modded 20.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we both take 2 damage.
It's not horrible.
As it explodes into fiery shrapnel of cardboard.
I mean, it still hurts.
Oh, it hurts.
Yeah.
That is a hit of your life.
Mm-hmm.
I have burn marks. I got bite marks. Not feeling great. Alan, back to you.
One more.
The one in front of me hasn't been hit.
No.
One more, and you gotta hit it. It's right in front of you.
I done the pushing maneuver. Well, crud muffins. Okay.
Punch it.
Yes. I will.
Backhand it.
Get off that. I will. Gosh dang it.
I mean, you could just shove it. Telly goes after you. She might be able to hit it.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I could just shove it. Okay. I'll grapple it and try to throw it.
Okay.
Oh wait, now take two attacks.
Yes.
Never mind. I will just shove it.
Okay, I believe that will be contested athletics?
No.
No? I don't remember how we did it.
1 second. I have it right here.
It is team.
Throwing, shoving. Oh, I gotta make a brawl attack. Ooh. Yeah, that's a miss. Never mind.
You go to shove this firework, but it just is way too fast and just kind of zips out of the way. Okay. Anything else?
I would like to move 10 feet back. I'll take that opportunity attack.
Okay. It shall hit.
Dang it.
Dealing 3 damage.
3 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Ouch.
Well,
Yeah.
so now it's my turn.
Yes.
So are we saying I have my 3 throwing knives or just 1 throwing knife?
All 3.
Okay. Then I have throwing knives. So I will use another one. And try. Oh, that is another 15!
Alright. You barely hit it.
Okay. Whew. And that is a total of 2 damage.
And it does not explode.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna move over to where my other throwing knife is now buried in the ground somewhere.
Okay.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, it's its turn. It is going to go after Alan again. It's determined. It zips forward and makes an attack and lands very easily. Another bite. And deals another 3 damage.
Dang it, I knew I should have been focusing on
Help?
health.
Yes, you should have.
Oh. Guys, I'm going down.
No.
You're fine. And that's the end of its turn. And that will be my turn. I'm going to actually hold to sling a rock at it once nobody's within 5 feet of it.
Okay.
And pass to Taylor.
Kelly, Andrews is asking me to get him the game case. Do you know what he's talking
No one is near any of them, right?
Alan is near one.
Because I don't know.
I'm gonna shove it away.
Profusely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! No, you have to. Spare the dang is only when he's dead, right?
Yeah.
You're not
But you
dead
can
yet.
make a shove, or attempt to shove. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to shove!
make a brawl attack.
11 plus 11.
That'll miss.
Ow.
Once again, you run up to this thing, you go to shove it, and it just stays there. It zips around out of the way of your hands. It's a speedy little bugger.
I
I
tried!
mean, it is a firework elemental. So.
Alright, back to you, Alan.
Where are you going to put that game, buddy?
Holy frittatas. Okay. I will attempt another shove to try and get this away from me before you shoot it.
I want this. I want
Mhm. 1 second.
the
That's
Kirby.
not a hit.
The Kirby.
Gosh dang. Alright, I'll just stand there.
Okie dokie.
I'll load my pistol really quick with my bonus action.
Okay. You do that. Kelly, your turn.
Throwing knife.
You gonna throw?
Well, yeah.
You could try and shove it. It's the same chances of you throwing, hitting with a throwing knife.
True. True.
The difference is you won't have two friends about to get blown up.
Yeah, I will go shove it instead. That's a better idea. I'll go to throw, and then I'll be like, no, that's a bad idea. And run over and shove it. Whoa, that's a nat 20.
Alright. You shove it.
I shove it good.
Eat it.
I don't remember how far you can shove, but you shove it.
I would guess at least 5 feet.
Probably.
And, well, actually, what's your power score? 1?
It's 0.
Wow.
Oh, it's 0?
Yeah.
You shove it 10 feet because it's 2 sizes smaller.
Okay. Cool. So that could activate Russell's
Perfect.
thing. Anyway.
That'll activate my thing. And I will make my attack. And miss. You're welcome. I believe. Yeah, that's just. I just got a plus. All I got is a +2. Missed.
Well, now I'm standing basically between it and everyone else. Basically. And we're all gathered together in a nice happy pile.
Oh, except me.
Yeah.
Alright, and who will it attack today? Taylor!
Oh.
It flies forward, almost seeming at random, and bites Taylor.
Ouch.
And you take 4 damage.
Ouch.
I'm thinking their eyesight isn't very good.
They are.
Element, you have a vendetta.
Uh-huh.
Aren't they also in some type of like metal box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that could also contribute.
I mean, kind of. It's now animating the metal. So that brings us to my turn again. Gosh dang it, guys.
it's right next to us again.
I did my best and it was amazing, but
I guess I will attempt to join the shoving gang and make a brawl attack and fail. Alright. Anyone else? Taylor, your turn.
I'm gonna try and shove it.
We're all just getting in this first.
What'd you get?
A 6.
Oh, that's what I got. Alan, your turn.
No!
Natural roll.
No!
You missed.
How rough is Alan looking?
Near dead.
Okay, I'm gonna shove it!
Nat 20.
Natural 1!
It does not move.
Apparently I was trying to shove it upwards!
And we're all just kind of bundled up together, so it will attack Taylor again.
It was facing your direction.
But it missed.
Oh, okay.
There's so many of us that it's just kind of struggling. It's getting all sorts of excited and chomping everywhere. My turn. Okay, I will try and shove it. This stupid.
Kelly, you re-roll once.
Oh, that's right! So that would be a 16.
Oh, never
You
mind.
shove it.
You do shove it. It doesn't matter. It came back and still bit Taylor. Or
yeah.
tried to bite Taylor. What did I just roll?
Its turns
Mm,
next.
14.
So,
Yeah. Let's see. I rolled a 14 plus 1.
it's been too long.
I did it. I shoved it.
Woo!
So I am able to shove it, I believe, like 15 feet.
Yeah, if you have...
Or maybe, no, I think it's still only 10. So that brings it to Taylor's turn. It is now 10 feet away from us.
I don't have anything I can really throw. I have a club and a morning star.
Nope.
You can try throwing the club.
I'll try. Do I have disadvantage on it?
No. It's just, instead of being a brutal weapon roll, it'll be a brawl.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really help much. But I rolled a 16.
And it's an improvised weapon.
You roll a 16, you hit.
For
And
us.
it does die and blow up because it only had 1 hit point left.
Woo!
Is my club still in one piece?
The club goes kind of flying. You can pick it back up. It's kind of charred, but
Yeah,
for the
same
most
with
part
my
fine.
throwing knives.
You managed to find your throwing knives. Fine. And your club, if you want them.
Yes, I would like it back.
Flaming Beard, I think that's what I called him, finally unburies himself from the cat. And it's just like, oh! Well, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Yep. I figure as much.
Good to know. Fire elementals. He like pulls out a notebook that also
Don't
has like
lie.
char marks. Fire elementals can animate the fire, the angry booming sticks. Dot. Closes book. Slides into front of apron.
So, what's...
Well, it's almost.
Wrapped around my arm.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
Alan grabs his
So
shirt.
I pulled my shirt off and wrap it around my arm.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Nope. Really hurts. Really bad.
Yes. Let me send for a cleric from the temple. And with that, he takes off running on his short little legs.
Sitting there, gasping.
Not long later.
Rocking back and forth.
Not long later, Anthony shows up, and he's just like, "Well, You look a lot worse than when I left you.
Yep,
Yeah.
just those 3.
Yes. Let me help with that. And she approaches each of us that got hurt and heals us fully.
With a gentle touch.
Thank you.
So what was that?
By
By
chance,
chance, can
could
you
you
cleanse
clean
my
this
bloody shirt?
I take out my wand to repair it and repair all of my clothes.
I mean, a good wash should do it. It's probably not. Blood doesn't come out of a lot of things.
She should have something like cleanse.
Is there a cleanse spell? If there is, then sure, yes, she can clean your shirt.
Oh, never mind. She's not a fae. She's a nature.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, she does still have faith magic, due to the fact that she's still considered a cleric.
Well, she could be a nature cleric.
Yes and no. So she has minor, because the plane of air doesn't have healing magic, so she obviously is dipped into faith for more healing.
Yeah, cleanse is the first spell.
Yeah, so she waves her hands and it cleans up. There you go. She turns to.
Stay.
What was that?
Did you find us a place to stay?
Yes. Cloudy has agreed that you may stay at her tavern.
Oh, yes. Cloudy?
Yes.
Okay.
She's a cat folk.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I look over at Alan and his giant plushy cat.
She'll love it. Anyways.
Well, lead the way, I guess.
Oh, did you not want to stay for the flying boomsticks show?
I did want to stay for that.
Yes, well, we're staying a little bit further back this time.
That is understandable. Here, let's I'll show you afterwards. And she leads you back, and you guys are able to watch the fireworks be set off. And these ones go basically flawless. There are a couple that do explode on the ground, setting off some more, and you end up with kind of this finale at the end because
At the
of
ground level.
Well, no, it just sets off the others, and basically most of them work. I give it like a 90% of them work.
Okay, cool.
No more almost casualties.
Several almost casualties.
And with that, she leads you to Cloudy's Tavern. And as you, upon entering, you're given keys and sent up to your rooms for the night. Ethne does inform you. I wasn't able to. I've yet to receive an answer, but I will continue asking for you.
Thank you.
And maybe Corian might be able to contact his friends about it. We will come find you in the morning.
Thank you.
Yeah, if anything, I am willing to learn about the gods and potentially learn how to talk to this Fate Weaver.
Oh. Well, he's not really my area of expertise. Or Corian's, for that matter.
I just need to learn how to talk to the gods, pretty much, is what I'm saying. In our realm, it's a little bit different.
How so? I mean, you just kind of talk, and if they want to listen, they'll listen.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it definitely helps if you are dedicated to them as I am to Dana. They are more likely to listen to their dedicated followers. But other than that, most of the time we're listening, unless they're distracted, of course.
Like some. Just kidding.
Okay. I'd still like to spend some time with one of your clergy or clerics, potentially, if they have time.
Of course. They will mostly be teaching you the ways of Dana. If you are specifically looking to learn about Fate Weaver, maybe look for a book on it in the library. Mm-hmm. And with that, she leads you.
But I was gonna ask about the cleric. Okay, I'll wait.
I will snuggle up on my probably twin-sized bed that I don't fit on, and just snuggle next to my big cat plushie.
Mm-hmm.
And you do. And you all sleep. And that is where we will end this session.
Awesome.
Thank you all for joining us for this 4th of July one-shot. And we will hopefully see you guys next time we do something like this.
Mm-hmm.
And until then, adventure on.
Bye!
Bye-bye!
Make sure to watch the previous video.
Oh yes, the creating the characters.